Hi everybody, my name is Colleen Minning and I am a Paparazzi independent consultant, consultant ID number 28606. I've been with Paparazzi since 2014 and there are a few things that I wish I would have known when I first joined Paparazzi. So I've been with Paparazzi for a little while now, but when we first join, we've got lots of questions and things like that. I had notes here. Gotta find them. Okay. So there's lots of things there's so much to learn about being a Paparazzi consultant. But some of the most important things are what I want to share with you today. So the first thing that is super, super important, I can't even express how important this part is to choose your sponsor wisely. So with Paparazzi, they don't tell you this, but when you join Paparazzi, you have 3 days from the day you join to switch consultants, or to switch sponsors, So make sure that you are doing your homework and your research and finding somebody that you connect with in a way that you are comfortable with before you join somebody's team, because you do not get to change your sponsor after 3 days. It's really important. I can't tell you how many times I've had people message me and say, I wish I had found you because my sponsor hasn't reached out to me. They're not helping me. My sponsor quit. There's so many things that could be the reason why they want to switch sponsors, but it's too late. They can't do it. It's been more than 3 days. So definitely do your research. Don't join the first person you talk to. Talk to a few different people. See how you connect with them. Make sure that you're not basing your decision on their location as opposed to yours. So I joined under somebody that was local to me, and about a month later she moved. So she moved out of state. So it really does not matter their physical location, because a lot of what we do is online anyway. So really that's not a big deciding factor, or it shouldn't be a big deciding factor. So as a team leader, I have tried scheduling team meetings for my local people. And it's just really, really hard to get everybody together at a certain time, a certain day, that it's a lot easier. We do team meetings by live video now because not everybody has the same schedule, and they can rewatch that video later versus going to a pizza place local in town and talking and stuff. We'd love to do that, but we just can't get people together like that. So don't base your decision on how close they are to you, because they can always move, or you might move. So that shouldn't be a deciding factor. What should be a deciding factor for you is your connection with that consultant, with that sponsor. Make sure that you guys, this is the person that's going to teach you. Make sure that they are teaching things, doing videos and teaching their team things. Make sure that they are active and doing the job themselves, because you don't want to join somebody that's not active, that's not doing their business themselves. You can't learn from somebody that's not doing it, so make sure that you are excuse me, make sure that you're finding somebody that is actively working their business and learning themselves, because yes, they're teaching you, but they need to be learning as well. So find somebody that is always open to training and learning and sharing that with their team so that their team can grow too. So, as a sponsor, we really want our team members to advance and excel in this business as well. So we as sponsors really want to make sure that we're teaching our team everything that we know as well. So find somebody that is doing that, and you're going to have much more success than somebody that's not even working their business. And as I was saying earlier, you have 3 days to change sponsors when you first join. Now, keep in mind too that you cannot quit Paparazzi and wait a month or two to sign up again under somebody else. It's an entire year that you have to wait. It's crazy long. So be sure you check and do your research and choose your sponsor wisely. Number one reason, most important. The second most important thing to know in this business is that this is not a get rich quick type of business, okay? You do have to reinvest in your business. There's just no way around reinvesting. So there's no business out there where you're going to invest $99 or $299 or $499 depending on what kit you buy. No business out there where you're going to reinvest $99 and get rich off of it quickly. Now, I'm not saying you won't, because you totally possibly could. We have 7-figure earners in our company. But when you invest $99, do not expect to make a lot of money right away because you do have to reinvest. Now, let's use the $99 kit as the scenario. If you buy that kit, you get 35 pieces of jewelry, okay? So if you've got 35 pieces of jewelry, I mean, that's literally like this, it's not very much. So you can't expect to sell a ton of jewelry to a bunch of people and make a lot of money with 35 pieces. You have to grow your business. Every business is the same. If it's an inventory-based business, you have to grow your business with your inventory. The more money that you invest in yourself, in your business, you're investing in yourself and your family, and the more jewelry that you buy, the more people you're going to appeal to, and the more reach you are going to have, because you're appealing to all those different styles, different people. So you do have to reinvest. So I don't want people thinking that, oh, I'm going to join Paparazzi with a $99 kit and I'm going to make all this money right up front, because you're just not going to. It's a cold hard truth. You're not going to. You do have to put time into it. You have to put money into it. The beauty of this business is you can grow at your own speed, but I don't want people to be discouraged when they're growing slowly and wondering why they're not making all this money already. Okay, so definitely make sure that you understand as far as investing, it's going to take more than $99 to invest in your business. The other thing on that is, obviously, the more inventory that you have, the more you're going to sell. It's a proven fact. The more you have, the more you're going to appeal to everybody, the more you're going to sell. So reinvest, buy more inventory, buy more jewelry. But when you do that, for the first several months of your business, you're not going to want to keep a profit. You're going to want to reinvest all that money, because the faster that you do grow, the faster you're going to earn that money and be able to keep some of that profit. So my suggestion, and what I tell my team, is for the first several months, when you sell, what I do is because I sell a lot online, what I do is I put, I invoice through PayPal. So every time I sell on Facebook or sell online, that money goes into Facebook, or into PayPal, into my PayPal account. That money goes right back into more jewelry. I buy my jewelry from my PayPal account, and when I make my money, it goes back into my PayPal account. So that account is all the money I'm making, and it's all going back into jewelry. And it's just a cycle. I make it, I spend it. I make it, I spend it. I make it, I spend it. And when you're first starting out, you want to do that where all the money, so if you invest $50, and then you make a profit, you want to put that $50 back into jewelry, but you also want to put that profit back for at least for the first few months, because that's how you're growing. If you're consistently selling, the 50 pieces, but you're only buying 50 pieces again, you're not growing. So you do have to put that profit in to more inventory to start with. But eventually you will get to the point where, you know, you're making more money than what you're putting into inventory. And then you can start keeping a profit. But you really got to be aware that in the beginning, you know, it's going to have to be put back in order to grow the business. Now, if you're just needing a little bit of money here and there to pay a phone bill or something like that, you can buy jewelry here and there and sell a little bit and use the money to pay a bill or you know, go out to eat or whatever you want to do. But if you're really wanting to build a business and make this business work, you've got to reinvest in the beginning. So one thing that I also tell my team is you want new inventory, preferably weekly. You want new inventory coming in weekly, because if you're doing live sales, that we'll just use that as the example. If you're doing live sales and you've got these 35 pieces and you show all 35 pieces on your live sale, and you don't buy new inventory, you don't buy new jewelry, and then you go live next week and show that same 35 pieces, where is that going to take you? Are you going to expect sales? Because you've already shown it. So you've got to have new stuff for people to stay interested. So you wouldn't want to walk into, you know, JCPenney, for instance, and go shop there and you find a couple things maybe you like, and then a month later you go back into JCPenney and there's absolutely nothing new. It's all the same clothes, it's all the same jewelry, it's all the same, you know, appliances. Nothing has changed. Are you going to keep going back to JCPenney? Probably not. You're going to want to go somewhere new, somewhere different that has something different for you. So think of it like that, where you've got to always have a rotation of things that are new for people to keep coming back to you. Now, that's not to say you can't recycle your older jewelry back in after a bit, because you will get new customers, but you want to make sure that you are having new stuff to keep your customers coming back and keep them interested. And that's what's going to keep them from coming, or to keep them coming to you, sorry. So, you know, you want to make sure you have new stuff all the time. So the third thing is this business is amazing, and I love it because you can work this business how you want to work your business. I work a full-time job and I do my paparazzi full-time as well. So I don't have a lot of time because I do both. But you know, if you don't have a full-time job, or you have a part-time job, or this is going to be your full-time job, you put into it what you want out of it. So I choose to work it full-time in addition to my full-time job because I want to grow my business. I could be doing it part-time, but I want it to go faster. I want it to grow faster. So I put a lot of time into mine. But the most important thing about this business is you need to treat it like a job. It is a job. Whether you're working at full-time, part-time, a little here, a little there, this is a job. So you have to show up at your job. If I were to not show up at my job, I wouldn't have a job. I would lose that. So this is the same thing. If you are not consistently showing up and doing your part and doing the work, you're not going to grow your business. It's just not going to grow. So you've got to treat it like a job and really put into it what you want out of it. If it's not a lot and you're just doing it here and there for fun, that's perfectly fine. If you want to grow it and make it into a real business, you have to be treating it as your job and take it seriously and be consistent and do all the things that need to be done in order to make it grow. So you don't want to do just, some of the work and expect it to grow. You need to do all of the work that's involved with it. Another thing about working the business, and this is super, super important, because a lot of people think, I'm going to join Paparazzi and all my friends and family are going to support me and they're going to buy all my jewelry and that's all I need to do. Well, the cold hard truth is friends and family don't support. It's not that they don't want to, but they just don't. The majority of people don't. I mean, if you've got friends and family that are supportive in your business, that's wonderful, and you are so lucky. But a lot of people report that their family and friends don't support them. Not like, they support the business, but they don't buy from you. I will sell to friends and family very, very, very rarely. They just don't buy from you. So don't get into this business thinking that that's all you have to do is sell to your friends and family. You need to get out there. You need to network. You need to talk to people you don't know. Your friends and family are great for helping you share and spread the word about your business, but you've got to be out there yourself, meeting new people. And it's super, super scary. I know it is, but this business, that it's a networking business. It's a very, very social business. And I was super, super shy, and this business has helped me come out of my shell, like tenfold. It's crazy. So it really does a lot for you and your self-confidence as well. But you have to take the step. You have to take that first leap and step out and talk to people other than your social circle that you know. So don't get involved with paparazzi thinking that you can stay within that circle and grow your business, because you do have to step out of there to make it really, really work. The other thing is be coachable. As a sponsor, as a team leader, it's super, super frustrating for us to have a team member that wants to do something, wants to make the business grow, but they don't do the work. So they don't want to learn everything. And it's frustrating for me, I know, because I want them to succeed. I want them to have the success that I've had with Paparazzi, because I know it's possible. So be coachable, learn from your sponsor, do as your sponsor's doing. If they give you advice, follow their advice. If it's working for them, why aren't you doing that too? You want to duplicate what your sponsors and your uplines are doing because it's working. So when they say go live, when they say post in your VIP group every day, be consistent, set a schedule, do those things, because you're gonna see results. I promise you, you will see results if you do the things that they suggest you do. If you do this one here or this one here, but you're not doing this or this, you're gonna get half the results. So do the work. Be coachable, learn from them. That's what they're there for, is to teach you and help you be successful. So take their advice, copy what they're doing. Well, when I say copy what they're doing, but make it your own. But do the same things that they're doing, because it's working for them. So make sure that you are coachable and willing to learn. But the biggest thing in Paparazzi is being consistent. It is it's a business killer if you don't stay consistent. It will kill your business. So you want to set a schedule and stick to the schedule. If you're sick and really, really sick and not feeling good, and it's clear that you're sick, okay, don't go live. But if you're just not feeling it today, and you've got to go live tonight because it's your regular live night, and you're just not feeling it, well, suck it up, buttercup. Do it anyway, because you've got to be consistent. It's super important. I can't even stress to you enough how important that part is. People will not be able to rely on you, and they're not going to keep coming back to you if they can't count on you to be there when you say you are. So be consistent, do the work every single day, show up when you say you want, or when you say you're going to, and you're going to start seeing results. I promise you'll start seeing results if you stay consistent. You waver from that, it's you're not going to see them. You're going to get half the results because you're doing half the work. Okay, so be consistent. And the fifth thing that I wish I would have known is how important it is to build a team. Now, I'm not saying building a team is necessary, but it is a really, really great thing to do. And I didn't start in the very beginning. I thought I didn't need a team. I'm just going to sell because I love the jewelry. But I really wish I would have started a team way sooner than I did. And really tried harder to start my team way back when I first started in 2014. Because, first of all, you cannot advance in rank unless you build a team. And you have to support that team and build them up in order for you to be able to advance it in rank. So you definitely want to be supportive of them and when you build a team. But it's really important to build that team because, first of all, you'll advance in rank, you will earn commissions, and that is residual income. So that's money that you don't have to work really hard for. You're helping your team, and yes, that is hard work too, but it's a different type of hard work. So you're not having to sell to make money. Your team is earning you a commission. So the more successful they are, the more money you're going to earn. So you won't earn a commission unless you build a team. And it does create a sisterhood. And I have met some amazing, amazing people in this business, and we've become really good friends from Paparazzi. My team members are my friends, and we call each other up. We chat over, Facebook or email or whatever, and it builds a sisterhood, a camaraderie between us. And we bounce ideas off of each other, and it's just really, really awesome to have a team. And like I said, I just wish I would have started that a little earlier. So it's something that you might want to think about. It's not necessary, but it's something I wish I would have known more about and understood a little bit more about how important it is and the benefits of it. So I just kind of thought that might be something. I think that's something that's important to know. Whether you choose to do it or not, that's up to you, but it's something you should know the importance of. And then if you are going to build a team, you plan on building a team, be a good sponsor. So when I did first start building a team, I didn't really know what to do as far as a sponsor. And, a lot of the team members that I had in the very beginning are gone now. They quit or whatever. And I really didn't start teaching my team until later. And so a lot of those people, I feel I could have helped more if I would have known to be a better sponsor in the beginning. So if you build a team, be a good sponsor, teach them what you know. If you don't know it, talk to your upline and get the answers from them, and then you can teach it. So you learn it and you can pass that knowledge on to your team member. So be a good sponsor and help your team members to grow their business, and they're going to help you grow yours. So that is what I wanted to share with you guys. Those are the top 5 things that I wish I would have known about before I started with Paparazzi, because I just love the product. I found it at a yard sale. I loved it. I jumped in. I thought about it for a few months, but I really didn't do any research on people, on sponsors. And I just jumped in. I found somebody local to me, and I jumped in on her team. I lucked out. I have to tell you, I lucked out. I am on the Hotsy Totsy team, and my upline, Lisa, is amazing. I learned so much from her, and I can take that knowledge and teach that to my team now because she is just wonderful. So you want to be on a team that has that that knowledge, and it trickles down to all of us. But I lucked out because I didn't even know about Lisa until after my sponsor quit, and I kind of rolled up to her, and she began to start mentoring me, and then I realized the amazing team that I'm on. But at first I didn't know because I didn't do my research. I just found her. I found the girl that I signed under that was just close to me, and I just signed up on my own, just signed up. Didn't even call her, didn't contact her or anything. So, you know, that's my lesson for you guys is check and research your sponsors. Make sure you're on a team, or you're looking at somebody to sponsor you that's on a team that does a lot of teaching, because there's always something to learn in this business. Always something to learn. But it is fun. It's amazing. You can make a lot of money at this if you are willing to put the work into it and learn from your sponsors. You're going to do amazing. So, all right. Well, thank you so much for watching my video. If you want to learn more about joining Paparazzi, make sure that you message me. All my information is in the description of this video, and you can contact me any of those several ways. But there, I've got lots and lots of other training videos. If you want to take a look at those, you are more than welcome to. Make sure that you subscribe to my video so that you get notification each time I load a new one up, because I'm always adding to my trainings and trying to spread the knowledge of this amazing business of paparazzi. All right. Well, thank you so much again, and I will see you soon. All right. Bye-bye.